I think there are three core pillars that have really created what is Amber Naylor. And those pillars were a evangelical high control religion that was based around fear, a military family ultimately that led to a more structured and dysfunctional and family environment, and a culture that I was exposed to at such a pivotal point in my life that a 13-year-old just didn't know how to experience that in her body and was not given the support to experience it well. And those three things are what ultimately led me down a path of chasing external validation, of hurting people in the search for love and to be wanted and chosen, both platonically and relationally. It led to me having sex and never ever experiencing pleasure for myself out of it, never speaking up for what I desired, never understanding self pleasure because that was wrong for women, not believing that my body was of one purpose, and that was to serve a man and have children, and yet that never sat right. Over the next 20 years of my life, that external searching ultimately is what ended up breaking me. And there are like many moments where my body and I would know that, okay, this isn't right, okay, something is, and I would almost listen. I go back to when I quit my job in 2019 and I took a trip to Australia. There was a moment there that I almost, and I dove into the self-help world for the first time, and I was practicing being vulnerable in the way that I thought being vulnerable meant. That wasn't the moment yet. I wasn't ready yet. And so when it finally happened to where I could not ignore the fact that my life was nothing of what I desired, and that I was looking to please every single human in my sphere rather than myself, that everything started to change. And that now, on the other side of that gift of a breakdown, because that's what I see it as, I am able to smile and feel joy and feel grief and come on to this camera and begin sharing what is my story. And so my name is Amber-Lea, and this is my story of deconstruction, external validation, self-hatred, transforming into a life that I am continuing to build as my dream. I'm so glad you're here.